Hello, everybody. Welcome to the ARCSOA ARCSOA DuPont Cup Series Season 6 Talladega 500 here at Talladega Super Speedway night. It's gonna be a long 2.5-hour race around one of the biggest ovals in racing. Driver Brelsis and Michael Block, two DuPont Cup Series veterans, spinners since Season 1, are going to lead the field to the green. Seth Cole, Caleb Farrell, Pichu London, Jonathan Skavnicki, Alan Cavanero, I think that is William Duncan, and then Jacob Hart and Jason Trost will lead them to the flag. So let's kick it in the face. As the pace car rolls off, Troy Fibrosis and Michael Block are going to lead the ARCSOA DuPont Cup Series into a new era. The second era. New cars, new drivers, new standards, new tracks. Everything is new. Yes, here we go. Coming to the green flag. 188 laps around Talladega. Green flag's out. Here we go. Fibrosis. What a great start. $500 miles, 188 laps. Fibrosis, Caleb Farrell, John Skavnicki, Alan Cavanero behind him. As everybody, people already going 4 wide here in this, ladies, buckle your seatbelts, because it's gonna be a long one here today. Down the straight here on the second lap. First caution would fly. Austin Ogo, William Duncan, Nathan Minazuki, and several others would get involved in the first wreck of the day. As Austin Ogo, who just came off a good win last season, and William Duncan, with more bad luck from the 500 in previous seasons, swipes a little with Minazuki, making his rookie start. Looks like Shelton may have been involved in that, and caution will fly already. Very unfortunate. Alright, here's what happened here. Ogo and Duncan are slamming against each other on the straightaway, causing the 07 and 22 to spin around. And that was very unfortunate. That could have been really avoided by Austin Ogo. It is alright. And under the cool down lap, this is what happened. They're going 4 wide in the mid-pack area. And Demax and Pichu London and Brian Griffith, all of them just stacked together, causing Daniel Day to get damaged and Chris Washer and Gene Sanford involved. I don't know what those guys were thinking there. Here we go, first restart of the day. Those last 2 incidents caused several drivers to go 1 lap down. So that's very unfortunate for those guys. So as we keep going through, Richard Johnson didn't really get a good start, as Megan Atkins is already taking the lead with the help from Cody Lamas into number 48, up in there right behind her. After that restart, a whole string of cars just really lost the draft on the start there, as several cars are strained out from each other trying to get back up to the top. They're going to have to work together and try and get some drafting done to push their way up to the front. Very unfortunate for those guys. They're going not too fast compared to the leaders, but they are sort of keeping pace as they're trying to make up those positions. Jay Baskinger, if you look at it, he's got a backside damage, and yet he is still somehow keeping pace with the leaders in that number 9 for Cybertron Motorsports. These dodges can take a lot of punishment and still be consistent. So this is a pretty interesting for Baskinger. Usually when you get damaged, you're pretty much done for the day, but Jay Baskinger, who's a rookie in this series, could possibly be an upset winner here today if he can pull this off, as they are going really close up there. Not too sure what these guys are thinking right now, as this race is a long time to go. Here comes slow car Daniel Day with a lot of damage on the bottom. And that's not good. That's going to slow up the entire entire lower lower a line as Day gets shooted through the middle. That's going to allow the inside lane, the outside lane to get some runs going. Not too sure what the heck Daniel Day was thinking right there. Should have really gone below the apron while he could, but fortunately for those guys, they're going to start getting spread out. On lap 20, due to Daniel Day, the field has really spread out as they approach slower. William Duncan, Atkins leading, and the whole top 10 is sprawled together. Then you got the second pack back here who are trying to make up ground, and then you got a smaller third pack as those guys working their way past Daniel Day. But approaching William Duncan, there was a lot of concern as here, green flag pit stop's going to start. First pit stops of the day. As Matthew Fuller comes down, Ian Duda comes down, a lot of people coming down. Pit stops would start. After green flag pit stops, this would be the leading pack of 6 cars. Megan Atkins still the leader. Christine Potter third, Galligan, Caleb Farrell, John Cedino, and William Duncan, Eugene Max respectively. As Dylan Young and Nathan Minazuki, who was involved in the first wreck of the day, are about to go a lap down to these guys. Here's the second pack of cars, and they're tangoing their way to the front, with Jacob Hart being pushed by Duda and Matthew Fuller being pushed by Michael Block. And we have another pack a long ways back with Dylan Poteet, Charles Jackson, and company trying to push their way to the front. We got a lot of separate small packs as these guys are trying to get back up. Here's a view of the 2 front packs. Pollard leading the first one, Dustin Griffiths leading the second one as they head into turn 3 here. Approaching the quarterway point. As Pollard being pushed by Michael Block, trying to separate themselves from the first pack overall. This is quite interesting as that second pack has got a lot of work to do. And Griffiths leading the charge on Day Motorsports. They're going to haul as much as they can. Lap 35, William Duncan would come up and slow up the main pack, allowing Michael Block, the leader, to escape and get a huge gap. And that was exactly what that second pack needed, as they see the lap car, and they are mounting a huge charge back there, and they have really caught up now. That was not what they needed. And here comes Fibrosis. They see the opportunity window there, and here we go. Second pit stops of the day. These cars are not very fuel efficient. All right, well, stops. Approaching the 25% point. Surprise, surprise! Eugene DeMax is leading the Talladega 500. He was the first ever Talladega 500 winner. He started off an era. He wants to kick off another era. And he's trying to block Michael Block. Dylan Pote, who's flying through the middle with his teammate Ed Cole, and he's also trying to hold off Jacob Hart right now. So DeMax looks like he could be a favorite to win this season's Talladega 500, to be the first ever 2-time 500 winner. We'll see how he does. Officially a quarter of the way through, Alex Allen has taken the lead. And that 0 car. Allen trying to lead the lap for his fallen brother. Pote trying to make a pass to the lead. Megan Atkins. Side Alex Allen trying to put this car in a victory lane in sad and loving memory of his brother. And he's going to try as hard as he possibly can to get this win here tonight. As Pote has extended the lead as they approach Brandon Griffiths and Chris Washer, who are trying to hang together and keep their cars going. But unfortunately, they do not have the power of the pack, as here comes Pote and Julie Hamilton, who is a surprise driver up in the front here. I don't think anyone expected her. And Brandon Griffiths and Washer looks like they are interested in becoming one with the pack, but unfortunately I don't think that's going to happen. As look at the run Poteet's getting. Oh my goodness, what is Chris Washer doing? He's blocking the 99. Not too sure what that was all about, but it's not really helping set Cole and Hunter Salon's case. Just got other drivers up here who are struggling, trying to find a pack to join and charge up to the front as this whole entire field is really spread out. After another round of pit stops, Alex Allen would keep the lead as he battles with Dustin Griffiths for the top spot. Slow car Dylan Young approaching. Oh boy, this does not look good. Griffiths gonna go ahead to the lead. And we got a lot of teammates. Looks like they're gonna try and work with each other. Dylan Young coming up blocking the MBR cars. Not sure what that's about, but Pote and Dustin Griffiths have pulled away a little, and they're gonna try and keep the lead together. As Julie Hamilton, Sean Galligan, and surprisingly Matthew Fuller, where did he come from? He's up in the top 10. He's trying to push his way himself towards the front. And there's the second pack in the background being charged by Alex DeMarco and Stephen Pollard III. More lap cars ahead. It's Nicholas Guerrera in the number 3 with Daniel Day. I'm not too sure if he's trying to work with Day or is he just trying to get by him and Day's just being a nuisance. No, we got more pit stops here following. No, Caleb Farrell blocking the 13. As pit stops continue to roll out, we're getting a lot of pit stops. Apparently we're hearing that there's a lot of trouble with the tires easily going out. Saying fuel isn't an issue, it's just the tires, but Michael Block, John Cedino, they're trying to work together and win a race and win a 500 for MBR. Approaching the halfway point, Matthew Fuller found himself in the lead with Julie Hamilton, Alex Allen, Nicholas Guerrero, Dylan Pote, Nick Pericles filling a pack. As only the top 4 are in this pack right now. That would be the 54, 99, 3, and 0 car as lap down cars start forming packs with the current lap cars as Galligan's getting the shove from the 60. And they're trying to catch up to the main pack, and until a caution comes out, this race is pretty much going to remain sane. With 80 laps to go, Dylan Pote trying to hold the lead against a now almost lap down Nicholas Guerrera. And pit stops really screwed over Guerrera. Julie Hamilton trying to take the lead. As Fuller trying to hang on to that number 30 car as they approach more lap cars. The top 4 has really pulled a gap on everybody else, and I don't think these guys are going to be touched. And with how things are calm right now, this race might just be over for almost the rest of the field. And these guys, this pack right now is really working well together. And there isn't really any packs out there to challenge them, so people really need to start hooking up if they want any shot, these guys. As Hamilton continues to lead. That 54 car trying to pull off one of the biggest ARCSOA DuPont Cup Series upsets by winning for Darlington Motorsports. Alex Allen trying to pull off the ultimate story of winning for his passed away brother. Pote trying to make a name for himself. Fuller trying to prove himself as a driver worth fighting, worth owning for. Oh boy, we got slow Peachy London gonna hold them up a little bit. Oh, caution's out! Caution's out for something. Caution's finally out after a long while. Oh boy. Oh, I see Griffiths may have been involved. Cavanero, we had a 100 lap green flag run and it's gonna end. What the heck happened? Let's see what's gonna happen here. Zach Rogers is gonna get a little too greedy and forces Lamas and Cavanero into the 18, and Will Goss got involved in there as well. This could have been avoided. These guys should have focused on moving along as Rogers was trying to get help from DeMax, and that could have really been avoided right there. And Griffiths already had enough damage, and Lamas was not having a good race enough already. But wow, that's gonna change things a good bit. While under the caution period, this incident would happen. Jonathan Skavnicki, I don't know what the heck was happening here, but he just 83 just comes up and blocks him, and not in the 19 car has no choice but to plow the 83. Very dumb move by both those guys. Well, here we go. We're gonna restart with 74 laps to go. 100 lap green flag run gonna be put to an end. As here we go. And we got a huge double file restart. Everyone on the bottom is a lap down. Everyone on the top is on the lead lap. And it's going to be a fight to get back on the lead lap and back into this race. Green flag's out. And Pichu London and Richard Johnson are not going to back down. They are going to try as hard as they can to get back on the lead lap and have a shot at this win. Coming out of turn number 2, the inside lane definitely looks better. Poteet did not pit on the last stop. Oh, I think we got someone blowing up in the back. That's DeMax, I think. DeMax is blown up in the 12. The engine. This time it wasn't a CMR engine. But still, the Ford engine goes down on the restart. DeMax was a favorite to win this thing. Wow, talk about the bad luck of Fords. It did not just hit Roush or CMR, it's hit Young Motorsports. Talk about unreliability. Poteet's come down to the pits. Not sure what the heck strategy they're trying to pull off, but I think it's the dumbest thing I think they've done so far, but wow, I don't understand what the heck's going on anymore. 55 laps to go. Nicholas Carrera pushes the back of the number 6 Justin Griffith, who is the leader. Looks like these two are going to try and tandem their way to victory, because I think Carrera is interested in getting back on the lead lap. I mean, he is only 1 lap down, and if the caution comes out, and he's ahead of Griffiths, they'll be back in contention to win this dang thing. But behind them, they got another pair. That's Andre Sal and Julie Hamilton, 2nd and 3rd. It's become a 2-car tango race. And look at that snake pack in the back, getting slowed up by Skavnicki, soared slightly. They try to split him, doesn't exactly work too well. And a lot of crap has happened. And Guerrera gonna get himself back on the lead lap, it looks like. Here comes Alex Allen and Julie Hamilton. They would be able to catch up. On lap number 139, the debris caution would fly. There was no wreck. Debris was found on the track, and the ARCSOA officials, ARCSOA stewards, decided to throw out the caution. Not sure why they really need to do that. I mean, the field was pretty spread out in 2-car tandems, but either way, that's going to put the field back up and bunched up with each other yet again. So we'll see how this goes. And here we go. Time for the next restart. Fuller is going to lead them to the flag. Guerrero was not able to get his lap back. He'll be on the inside lane. And Fuller rockets out of the gate and immediately goes to the inside lane. Very smart move by the number 30 car. Fuller is a real dark horse to win this. So is Julie Hamilton. She didn't go on the start. And Poteet, who led a good chunk of this race, is all the way a lap down as Skavnicki is down there blocking the middle lane. Ooh, that's a little testy right there. Oh man, that's holding up several drivers. That held up Block, that's held up Dylan Young. Skavnicki not being very intelligent with his driving as far. Oh, Fuller's down into the pits. Fuller comes down to the pits. He was an 8. I don't know why he did that. This is his dumbest poteat strategy. Approaching 40 laps to go. Andre Salin and Caleb Farrell bound for the lead. Nicholas Guerrero still trying to get his lap back. And he wants to do it. Guerrero's got a fast car. He just needs to get back on the lead lap, and these guys are racing like crazy. A lot of these drivers have been up in the front all race. Noah Hart has finally made his presence known. He's up in the top 5 area. And he's got a little van here because he's got his teammate and his brother Jacob Hart in 2nd place. Actually, he's leading right now over Stephen Pollard at 3rd. And check out Sean Gallagher is trying to reach these guys, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do it. That car has just really been hanging in the top 10 all day long, and it's just not gone anywhere. And Skabnicki once again being a nuisance. Oh my goodness me. He almost took out Pollard and Fuller there. And he's really testing the patience of these guys. Allen's being slowed up. Shelton's being slowed up. Oh man, that was not what they want, especially with a charging pack like these guys coming up to them. And they're slightly faster than these guys. And Pollard and Fuller. Fuller unfortunately went a lap down during the last caution. Unfortunately went a lap down to his crappy pit stop strategy. And with 25 laps to go, he's trying to get back in the lead lap and hope another caution flies. And Skabnicki being an absolute tool back there. And here comes Guerrero, going to try and push it down and try and push his fellow lap car up to the front. These guys really want to be up there. And Skabnicki really ruined a lot of friendships there. Oh my goodness me. He is holding up everybody really bad this whole entire race, and these guys are not really being happy about it. That 19 car, I'm surprised if he gets a freaking penalty. Julie Hamilton has got it made right now. She's all by herself. Her nearest competition, Pollard, is trying to get up there and push Citadino, but all Hamilton's got behind her is lap cars. And they're willingly helping her. They're not even doing anything to try and help their teammates back there. This race has really spread out due to lap cars. Block, who got held up, has worked his way back to the front and is trying to push the 60. Almost 200 miles an hour compared to Hamilton, who's only going about 197. They could catch him in a couple laps or so, but they're going to have to pit one more time at least. Oh, but Guerrero, he does not want Hamilton to win this. He's going to move down low. But she's going to come down and block him. Richard Johnson's trying to help her. These guys are trying to get rid of Hamilton. They want to get back on the lead lap if another caution flies. But Hamilton has played her cards right. Up in the front all day. Worked lap cars to her advantage. And it's gonna be tough. Pollard trying as hard as he can, but he's only one car. And these guys are trying as hard as they can to get up to the front as well, but there's only so much they can do. Fuller and Richard trying to push their way past that 54. Here comes Charles Jackson though. Gotta slow them up a little bit. Oh, he's going to come up. He's going to slow Hamlin down a little bit. Charles is already I think, like a couple laps down, isn't he? He is. He's a good amount of laps down. Here comes the pit stops. Yeah, Jackson's 2 laps down. And Hamilton, 14, is pushing her back, trying to make sure he doesn't get up there. And it's slightly working. You can tell Pollard is really charging. Pollard's really charging right now. He's trying to get up there. He's very good. Oh my God, wait a minute. Hamilton's got a problem. Oh my God, Hamilton's got a problem. With 14 laps to go. She had that race won. The car couldn't go any longer. Almost 3 hours into this race, and the 54 has gone out. That's gonna surrender the lead to Pollard. And over again, Pollard's got no one near him. No, wait, Griffiths has come there. Griffiths has showed up. Remember, Griffiths is the Season 3 500 winner. He's gonna try and challenge Pollard. Oh my goodness. And another pack in the back, trying to catch up. Here comes the 60, mounting a huge charge on the 8. I don't believe it. Hamilton dominated the second half of this race, and the car goes out. And it's gonna be a duel between Griffiths and Stephen Pollard III. Maybe Zach Rogers if he can get there. Hamilton's back on the track, but it's too late. Allen's in 4th. Jacob Hart's pushing him, but I'm not too sure they're going to be able to catch these guys. They're faster than them, but do they have enough time? I mean, Pollard's just shoving the 60. My goodness. And they're approaching Fuller. What's Fuller gonna do? Fuller gonna be respectful and let the guys by. Pollard goes down low for some reason. I think he tried to make it 3 wide. It didn't work. Look, he's trying to pay. He's trying to help the 30. Oh, he's using the 30 to help him. Remember, the 30 is actually not that slow, but they're gonna try and use him because they can sense that faster pack approaching. And now these guys trying to get up to speed, but Block leading a charge. Can they get to him in time? Oh, Dylan Young breaks up the pack. Oh, Young just ruined the charge. But Block moves on ahead. He's with Rogers. Pollard's there as well. Griffiths is the leader. And look how fast he's going. He's going 200 by himself with the draft of the 30. And here comes Block and Rogers pushing each other, trying to get up to the 60. Oh no, slightly slow cars up ahead. Comes down, look at this. He's trying to make it 4 wide. Oh, Trost is slowing him up. Here comes Block and Rogers. Oh my goodness. So much traffic. The winner of this is going to have to get through all this traffic. Look at Block to the outside. Block trying to get the charge on the outside. Pollard's there. 4 wide. Block on the outside. Griffiths trying to get by. Pollard's pushing him. Here comes Jacob Hart. Zachary Robinson showed up as well. Oh my god. And look at all the traffic. Oh my goodness. Pollard and Jacob Hart trying to push each other there. Here comes Pollard, gonna try and make a little attempt for the lead. He takes it. And Jacob Hart's gonna push him. 4 wide. Hart goes for the lead. Careful, guys, come on. Question is, do they have to pit again? Jacob Hart weaving his way through. They timed it perfectly, in my opinion. Alex Allen's there. I see several others also join the party. Ian Duda. Jean Savers, is she left down? She's not. She's in this too. 4 wide. Hart's involved in 2. He's gonna try and give him a fight. 4 wide back there. This is for glory. This is for everything. 6 laps to go. Oh, there they go. Block's in the wall. That could be the end of the race. Block was put in the wall. Oh, or put himself in the wall, possibly. Caution towel. They're gonna race back to the line. This could be the end. Griffiths leading. Washer coming down. Pote blocks at 60. Robinson making the charge on the bottom. Here it comes. Here they come. This could be for the win. Pote gonna let the 60 by. Dustin Griffiths may have just won the Talladega 500 for the second time. That may have been enough. What a battle of attrition. The lap cars proved a nuisance all day long, but it wasn't until the end until they proved an exciting possible ending. Remember, they're gonna have to pit. Well, they might pit. There's going to be a pit stop, but I'm not too sure if they're going to be able to get this race done. And they're down low. They're going to pit. I think they think they're going to get one last run in. Dylan Young, Duncan damage, block. What a valiant charge he made. But it didn't work. Let's take a look at the replay of what could possibly be the end. Take a look and see what happened. They're 4 wide, bring off each other. Oh, the 5 hooks the 47 into the 29 and the 8. Wow, that was completely unnecessary. Oh, wow, Duncan with a hard lick into the 29. Oh my God, that was the worst possible spot for him to get hit. Wow, Young, he got, plows the back of his teammate William Duncan. Take a look at this hit. 27 barely avoids. Wow, block should be very, very lucky because that 22, it was lucky it wasn't direct collision, or else that would have been a lot worse. He hit him in direct, but it was more of a brush than a just straight on hit. And we're hearing the block has been taken to the medical center, but they're saying that they think he's gonna be fine. So let's see if we finish this race or not. You have got to be kidding me! We are going to finish this race in a 1-lap dash. Oh, Griffiths did not want that at all. No double final restart. It's all fair game. Robinson is second. He's going to get past Pote and Griffiths in 1 single lap. Jacob Hart has to pass a lot of cars to get up there. Alex Allen 4th. Zach Rogers 5th. Ian Duda 6th. Gene Sanford 7th, Caleb Farrell 8th, Sean Galligan 9th. Fuller was able to get back on the lead lap, if you can believe it. Librosis, the last car on the lead lap, in 11th. And here we go. Who is going to make history? Who is going to finish the start of the next generation of the DuPont Cup Series? As here we go for the final time tonight. 3 hours of racing, and it all comes down to this. Green flags back out one last time. Robinson moves to the outside very swiftly. But will Poti back down to the 20? No! Griffith's got a fantastic start. Here comes Alex Allen on the bottom, pushing the 3. Allen gonna give it a shot, but he's gotta go. Dude is going. Hard's trying to go. Gotta push, boys, push. Alex Allen can make this 3 wide if he tries. He's on the 3. Hard comes down. Hard got a problem. Coming in the tri-oval. Guerrero dives down low. Alex Allen's gonna go for it. Drag race to the line. Checker flag. Dustin Griffiths wins. Dustin Griffiths becomes the first 2-time Talladega 500 winner and will hold off the memorable charge of Alex Allen. Danny Motorsports in their debut race gets a 500 win in their first start. And you have to give credit to Alex Allen. Nobody saw him coming there. One more lap and he would have had that 60. One more lap. But it was not enough. Griffiths played his cards perfectly. They survived that last battle in the traffic. Was a war, and he came out as survivor. Had to face a few more challenges, but he got it. He fucking got it. This is gonna be a race and a finish memorable for the ages. I want to thank every single one of you for watching this, if you have. I hope you have, because I put a lot of effort into this. A lot of bumps, a lot of tragedies, a lot of racing here tonight. 3 hours of racing. It's 5 a.m. here. I want to go to fucking bed. Thank you guys so much for watching the ARCSOA DuPont Cup Series, and I can't wait to keep this season started. Haha. GG.